From the crazy moment, a dash cam captured a plane making a wild landing on the road, to the shocking scene where a Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver caused a devastating car accident. Here are the unbelievable dash cam moments caught on camera. It was a busy evening on Dallas's North Central Expressway. Cars were flowing steadily when suddenly 2 speeding vehicles shattered the calm, disrupting the routine traffic. According to an arrest warrant affidavit obtained by the Dallas Morning News, Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice was behind the wheel of one of these cars, a Lamborghini Urus. In that shocking moment, he was clocked at 119 miles per hour just seconds before the major crash involving 6 vehicles. Rice's SUV and another car reportedly made several reckless maneuvers, weaving aggressively through traffic in an attempt to overtake other vehicles. This dangerous driving escalated into a serious collision, resulting in injuries to at least 7 people. Rice and 2 other men were seen leaving the scene of the crash without seeing if any of the injured needed help. Rice faced charges including 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of collision involving serious bodily injury, and 6 counts of collision involving injury, according to police. He later turned himself in and was released on bond, stating that he took full responsibility for his actions. In February 2023, a high-speed police chase in Baltimore led to a tragic chain of events that captured national attention. It began when officers spotted a stolen Hyundai Sonata and attempted to pull over the driver, 33-year-old Sean Lee Brunson. Instead of stopping, Brunson accelerated, weaving through traffic in a desperate attempt to escape. The chase intensified as the Sonata sped down North Wolf Street, disregarding traffic signals. As it reached an intersection at East North Avenue, the car ran a red light and violently collided with a Mitsubishi Eclipse. The impact was so severe that it sent both vehicles careening off the road. The collision didn't end there. The out-of-control vehicles smashed into a vacant building on the corner, causing an unexpected and devastating partial collapse. The structure, already weakened by years of neglect, crumbled under the force of the impact, burying the cars beneath heavy debris. Eyewitnesses described the scene as unexpected, with dust and bricks filling the air. A driver's dash cam captures dramatic footage of large boulders falling and crushing a car on the highway between Suao and Hualien. At the moment, the 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck Taiwan. The footage shows 2 cars slow to a stop just before 8 a.m. when the earthquake hit, after which they both reverse as large rocks fall on the road. A hatchback in front of the driver with the dash cam was hit by a large rock, crushing its rear.
转向测速照相，限速40公里。 前方区间测速路段，速限50公里。
《 According to police reports, a total of 32 vehicles were trapped in the aftermath of the rockfall during the earthquake.
哦，差点击狙！啊！哎，不是吧？ What? What? Oh no！ 完了，我们要救人了。
Despite the chaos and danger from falling debris, emergency responders managed to rescue all the occupants along this section of the road. The swift action of the rescue teams ensured that those trapped in the vehicles were safely evacuated. In a crazy incident captured by dashcam footage in Fairfax County, Virginia, it showed a police officer narrowly escaping death with an out-of-control BMW. The officer was conducting a traffic stop on the shoulder of a busy highway when a black BMW suddenly veered off the road at high speed. The vehicle skidded and spun out of control, missing the officer by mere inches. The officer's quick reflexes saved his life as he jumped out of the way just in time.
Bravo, start me rescue, start me units, accident, right here at County Parkway, south after Friday. My cruiser was hit, the driver was hit, I'm trying to check on injuries.
After narrowly dodging the careening BMW, the police officer quickly regained composure and immediately called for backup and emergency responders. Recognizing the severity of the incident, he provided detailed information about the crash site and requested assistance for any potential injuries. The dashcam footage of the Louisville Bridge incident shows an unbelievable moment when a truck hangs precariously over the edge of the Clark Memorial Bridge, just above the Ohio River. The accident occurred after a multi-vehicle collision caused the truck driver to lose control. The video captures the immediate aftermath as the truck teeters over the railing, suspended nearly 100 feet above the water. The driver, trapped inside the truck, experienced a terrifying wait while emergency crews arrived at the scene to perform a daring rescue. It took about 40 minutes for firefighters to secure the truck and safely pull the driver to safety using a harness and rope system. The rescue operation was delicate and intense, given the risk of the truck plummeting into the river below. The Louisville Fire Department acted quickly, deploying personnel who rappelled down the side of the bridge. Throughout the ordeal, a bystander on the bridge managed to comfort the driver, helping her remain calm. Ultimately, the driver was rescued without major injuries, and the scene was cleared after hours of work to stabilize the truck and prevent further accidents. The fatal crash on the N1 at the Gordon Avenue on-ramp was a devastating scene, captured in shocking dashcam footage. The incident occurred when a truck lost control on the N1 northbound, veering across the median and crashing into oncoming traffic on the southbound lane. The collision involved two other vehicles, with the truck ultimately tipping onto its side, scattering debris across both lanes. Traffic officers quickly arrived on the scene, directing motorists away and securing the area while paramedics provided emergency medical care. The cleanup operation lasted several hours, with both lanes of the highway closed well into the evening, causing major disruptions for commuters. The wildfires were part of a larger disaster that devastated the city, forcing nearly 90,000 people to evacuate. This was one of the most catastrophic wildfires in Canadian history. The accident on Highway 401 at Brock Road in Pickering, Ontario, was a devastating incident involving an oil tanker. Dashcam footage captured the tanker losing control around 10:30 p.m. on June 21, 2023. The truck, carrying highly flammable fuel, crashed into the median, triggering a massive explosion and sending a fireball across both lanes of traffic. 2 transport trucks and a passenger vehicle were caught up in the incident. Unfortunately, there were 2 confirmed fatalities. The explosion led to an immediate shutdown of the highway in both directions. Emergency responders and Ontario Provincial Police (OPP) officers rushed to the scene, working throughout the night and into the next morning to contain the fire and investigate the crash. The highway remained closed for several hours due to extensive damage to the road surface.
Highway crews began a massive cleanup. Highway 401 at Brock Road remained closed. The shells of the vehicles taken away. The overpass was scorched. A light pole so badly burned it had to be taken down. Crews methodically worked to get the road ready again after an event that shook many here physically and emotionally.
Driving on icy roads is extremely dangerous due to the reduced traction between the tires and the road surface. When ice forms, especially black ice, which is nearly invisible, it creates a slick layer that makes it difficult for vehicles to grip the road properly. And what this usually results in is a car pileup. On March 28, 2022, a sudden snow squall swept over I-81 in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, transforming the highway into a treacherous stretch of ice-covered pavement. The dashcam footage from that day reveals the pileup that ensued. Visibility dropped to near zero within seconds, leaving drivers with little time to react. Vehicles began skidding uncontrollably as they attempted to slow down, but the icy road turned any sudden maneuver into a potential disaster. The pileup quickly grew as more cars, trucks, and even tractor-trailers slammed into each other, with some jackknifing across multiple lanes. Dashcam footage captured the Bombardier Challenger crash in Naples, Florida. The footage shows the jet descending rapidly, attempting an emergency landing after the pilot reported losing both engines. Despite efforts to control the aircraft, the plane crashed onto the interstate, colliding with vehicles below. The impact was devastating, resulting in the deaths of the pilot, co-pilot, and significant injuries to motorists involved. Although the pilot did in fact save the lives of all 3 passengers, they got out before the plane was engulfed. Unfortunately, the 2 crew members died. In a crazy road rage incident in Queens, New York, a dispute escalated into an unexpected crash when one of the drivers got angry and plowed into a bakery. The problem began over a parking spot, with tensions quickly rising between the 2 men. One individual, after being struck with a baseball bat during the brawl, jumped into his car in an attempt to retaliate by running over his attacker. However, he lost control of the vehicle and crashed into the front of Rainbow Bakery, shattering the glass and causing debris to fly inside. This happened on the bakery's grand opening day, adding a twisted atmosphere to the whole situation. The crash left several bystanders and bakery employees injured by flying glass and debris. The driver, who initiated the attack with his vehicle, was arrested on charges of reckless endangerment, while the other man involved in the altercation faced assault charges. The owner of the bakery, devastated by the incident, expressed deep concern for his injured staff and the future of his new business. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed it, do well to click on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to check other videos on our playlist. We've got some amazing contents for you. See you in our next video.